Hey Lucy, it's Tuesday, and you haven't uploaded your Doctor Who review yet, and the chances of you uploading it before me uploading this video are very slim, so I am going off of the assumption that you haven't uploaded your video and that I am kicking off the review for this week, which is totally fine with me. Don't feel bad about it. It's cool. I am going to review The Power of Three, and please keep in mind that I have already seen the finale, so I'm gonna try my best to focus on the episode and completely ignore the finale as much as possible, but oh my god, all of the feelings. So watching The Power of Three, I had very mixed feelings about the episode because it was a bit different than the usual episodes because the Doctor wasn't really the central character in the episode like he usually is. I realized that I just went like this 2 or 3. This episode kind of reminded me of an old David Tennant episode. I can't remember if it was from series 2 or 3, and I have no idea what the name of it was, but the episode focused on a human instead of on the Doctor, sort of like Blink did, how the Doctor wasn't the central character in the episode. The episode that it reminded me of, it was something with a group of humans get together, and it turns out the leader of the group is an alien, and he's like sucking the people into his body or something, and like you can see their faces like on his stomach. Probably a terrible explanation of what the episode was about, but that's all I can really remember. And in that episode, the Doctor doesn't show up until like the last 5 minutes of the episode. So this episode kind of reminded me of that a little bit because the Doctor wasn't as central to the storyline as he usually is. It was more focused on, let's just call them the Pawns, because that's what the Doctor calls them, even though they're really the Williams. I'm gonna call them the Pawns. So basically in this episode, the Doctor goes and stays with Amy and Rory for a bit, and it's very interesting to see the Doctor in a sort of human-ish sort of life and not running around and doing crazy things all the time. But basically these boxes show up everywhere, no one knows what they are, they're just these little cube things and they don't do anything and they're just there, and no one knows what to think of them. And nothing happens, so everyone just kind of learns to live with them and ignores them and everything like that, whereas the Doctor is suspicious, and even more suspicious of the fact that they didn't do anything. So he stays with the Pawns waiting for something to happen. And I really loved in this episode, Rory's dad showed up again, which made me very, very happy because I explained in Dinosaurs on a Spaceship that I liked that his dad was in it. So his dad was in this episode again, which I had no clue that he was going to be in another episode, so it was very surprising and exciting for me because of that reason. But he took it upon himself to watch one of the cubes day in and day out, waiting for something to happen, which I loved that. I loved that, you know, he took on this request that the Doctor made and took it very seriously and everything like that. He would make a great companion for the Doctor, even though I know it's not going to happen, but he would be a great companion because he's good at doing what the Doctor asks and sort of appreciating that the Doctor knows what to do. So I liked that a lot. I would have to say that the storyline was slow a bit at the beginning because you were just sort of waiting for something to happen. A huge part of the episode was just the waiting, and I was kind of confused as to like what the point of the episode was at first because nothing was happening. But as I watched it, I sort of understood more and more that they were trying to show Amy and Rory's life and how the Doctor sort of affects them having a normal life. So I ended up really liking that, seeing how their travelings with the Doctor affects their lives and how they kind of attempt to cope with having a normal life and still traveling with the Doctor. So I liked that part about the episode. And then, of course, when you finally find out what the cubes were for, something finally happens, I liked that. It was a very evil master alien plan with the whole sending the cubes and then just having them do nothing for such a long period of time that people just sort of forgot about them and just sort of didn't really expect them to do anything. So then when they did, they were everywhere, and I really liked that plan of it. And of course the Doctor comes to the rescue and saves the human race again, because aliens are always trying to kill us. I kind of wonder why they are always trying to kill humans. There must be aliens battling other aliens out in the universe somewhere. They can't always be coming after us. I keep trying to think of more things to say, but my mind is so focused on the Angels Take Manhattan that I don't know if I can think of anything else about this episode worth mentioning. So I'm just going to stop my discussion here because I really can't think of anything else to say. And Lucy, I will see you whenever you can upload a video. I am totally cool if sometime this week you want to comment on my comments and then make your own comments like I usually do, and then I can lead off the review next week for Angels Take Manhattan. If that's how you want to do it, totally fine with me. You can either just make a video and tell me what you want to do, or message me on Facebook. Whatever is fine. And yeah, I will see you sometime. Nerdate. So I decided to do this again because it was fun to do it last week, so I'm going to try it again. And if you like these little segments, please let me know in the comments so I can be sure to keep doing them. So this week I am nerding out about a new show called Revolution. If you haven't heard of it, please go and check it out. It is amazing. I will put the trailer down in the description for your convenience, because the trailer is great at explaining what the show is about and just sort of capturing the awesome within 5 minutes. So if you aren't interested from watching the trailer, then I wouldn't watch the show, but it definitely embodies the show pretty well. So I knew as soon as seeing the trailer that I wanted to watch the show, and then I watched the show and liked it even more. So I really love it, and it was created by Eric Kripke, who is the creator of Supernatural, and he actually has left Supernatural now. He no longer works on Supernatural, which I was really upset about because he is the creator, but now he's doing Revolution, so I'm actually kind of glad that he left Supernatural so he is able to do other things, because he is a freaking genius. So please check out Revolution, because the show is awesome. There's only 2 episodes, although by the time I upload this, there will be 3 episodes, because there is a new episode on tonight. So, perfect time to start watching. It hasn't had many episodes yet, so, get caught up and you can be up to date and everything like that. It is a great show. I'm very excited to see the direction that it goes in. It seems like there are a lot of potential storylines that it can work with. So I'm excited. Billy Burke stars in it, and he is amazing. And it also has the actor that played Gus Fring in Breaking Bad as the sort of central bad guy in the series. So can't go wrong with that because he's played such a great character in Breaking Bad. So, yes. Check out Revolution, link down in the description. I will see you. Did it again.